Hi, everybody in TikTok land. I'm just straightening my hair. Sometimes I think my best thoughts when I'm doing something like this. Thinking about Russia and America and what they mean to each other and what's going on in today's world. I'm a baby boomer, and I go way back to when we had to crouch down under our desks in elementary school. We actually had airing drills. Ask your moms or your grandmoms. I'm sure one or two of them remember having to do that. Go in the hallway and put your coat over your head. Why did we have to do that? Because the United States was saying that the Russians may attack. It's always been the Russians, the Russians, the Russians. We were always afraid of them as children, and some adults too. Russia and the United States always were in competition, from Sputnik, the first spaceship to go up into space, to Dolly, the sheep that was cloned. Russia and the United States always got into each other's shit about who was going to do what first. It was always a competition. It still is. If you think that Putin and Trump are trying to help each other out, join forces, you've got to go really back and look in the history books and some of the geography books too, because a lot of times it was over land, and it always is over money or land or something that they're in competition with or fighting over. And even when Gorbachev was in charge of Russia, you can read up a lot about him. You know, the guy with the big birthmark on his head. Some people just remember him by that. But anyway, the United States and Russia have always been in competition, always, for everything, and they always will. The stakes are higher now, and it's world domination. I know it sounds so stupid, like, who would want to do that? World domination. That sounds like a movie, and it probably has been in a couple of stupid movies. Think of Dr. Evil. He wanted world domination. Oh, but anyway, that's what it's all about. And I know us baby boomers, we get blamed sometimes that we sat around and didn't do anything. But what were we going to do? Two big countries, powerful countries, fighting each other, basically, competing with each other for some of the stupidest things, some of the dumbest things. And they always will. And like I said, the only difference now is the stakes are higher. The stakes are higher. They want to just throw their weight around. They want the rest of the world to see like it's some kind of sports event, like a tennis match. The ball goes back and forth and back and forth, and we're going to see, we're going to see in the end who gets what. You know, it's really ridiculous, and it's a shame. And I don't know what the answer is. I'm going on 70 years old this year, so I don't know. I can't even say that I see the future of what America will be like for my kids and my grandkids. I know I have children living here in the States with me, 2 sons, and I have a daughter who lives in England, and I'm very happy that at least she got out of here and she's able to live in a country where this ridiculous sparring of material things and non-material things and wanting to be the best occurs on a daily basis with the government because that's what it all boils down to. It's not the people that want to do this. I think no matter what side you're on, I'm not sticking up for any individual side that you voted for, Republican or Democrat, but I don't think people sit around, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, and say, oh, let's pick things today that we want to beat Russia at. Oh yeah, let's see what we could beat them at and be better at them for. I don't think people sit around and do that. I think they have more important things to do, especially in today's day and age. So I don't know. We still have to work together. We have to hope for the best. I don't know. I really don't know. The stakes are higher though, so. But trust me, Russia and America were never really friends. They were never really tight, like some people want to think. I think Putin and Trump right now are just in this feeling out stage where, okay, Trump is the president again, and they're going to continue where their friendship left off the last time Trump was president. And they're going to see what they can finagle and maneuver, and they don't care. They both, that's the sad part, is that's the one thing that's really dangerous though, is that in their eyes, they really don't care what happens to the American people or the Russian people in the process of their, I feel like it's all game playing. They need to stop. They need to look at the world as a whole. It's not, okay, so you get world domination, then what? Then you rule the world. Wow, that's everybody's dream. I'm going to rule the world. And then what? And then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sit back and be king of the world? Does that sound ridiculous? Why would you even want that job? You're shitty as the jobs that you have now as presidents. Where do you think ruler of the world would be for you? Where would you go with that? Somebody, please tell me. Destroy everything and everybody around you so you could eat all the food by yourself, so you could travel the world whenever you want. You got that now. You got that now. I don't know. I think these government leaders need to check themselves and reevaluate what they want, what they have, and rethink everything, really. It's just been going on for too long. It's been going on for too long. We're going backwards in time. You want to see your kids and your grandkids under the desks with coats over their head in 2025 or 2026? I don't want to see that happening. I know what it felt like. And don't be fooled. It could happen again. Don't be fooled. What they have is not a friendship. It's a competition. And it's going to go on and on and on. And they're watching what each other's doing. Think of what Trump said to President Zelensky. You don't have the cards. Yeah, but that's pretty much what it's like with Trump and Putin, a card game. They're each holding the cards in their hand, and they don't want to show each other what they're holding, so to speak. So just keep your eyes open and your ears open. And do what I'm going to do. Go back and brush up on your history and your geography and read what went on with Russia and America way back up to the present. See a lot of similarities, and you'll see a lot of maybe hints on what the future might bring. Oh well. I'm signing off now. Everybody have a great day. Try to, okay?